Well, here we are, folks. Getting ready we're celebrating Roy's 93rd birthday here at Delnor-Wiggins. Look at all his friends out here. Oh, where's the birthday boy? There he is.
I'm here.
There you are, Roy, with your free hugs. Happy birthday.
Oh, thanks.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Roy. Happy birthday to you.
All right, Roy.
So that makes you 94.
Dear friend.
I need you to sit for a second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Just sit down for a minute. Okay, as most of you know, Roy was the communications officer on the Iowa. All right, so I wanted to put together a special presentation for him.
My goodness.
Okay. So what I did is I wanted to put together a binder for Roy on the history of the ship.
You got the Iowa in that bag, do
It's
you?
in there, ready to float out. What started out as an easy project ended up as a hard project. First, I contacted the Iowa, which is now a museum in California, okay? And they had me and put me in some directions, all right? Then I contacted the War Department in Washington. Don't try doing that, okay? And they finally gave me permission to print some classified photos. Ask me why they're still classified, I don't know, but they still are. All right, so they gave me permission to do that.
Darn.
Then I followed up and got a hold of some of the people who served on the ship, and they gave me permission, and some of their families gave me permission to print some of their private diaries for you, okay?
Darn.
So first,
Oh, wow, Bill, that is so special.
first, Roy, you need something to hang up in your office. If I can get it
Oh,
out. So I want you to hang that in your office.
Oh, look at that.
wow.
That's just something for your office.
Oh, wow.
Look at the old Iowa, everybody.
Wow.
Oh,
That's where were you sitting in the captain's chair that time?
yeah, right up here on the
there
Admiral's Bridge.
when you didn't get it.
Look at
That is
that
something.
picture.
Oh, that
That's
is
a picture
awesome,
of the
Roy.
old Iowa,
Show
BB-61. I remember
the
that.
people behind you, Roy.
Look at that.
That's just something to hang up in his office.
BB-61.
That is so cool, Roy.
That old Iowa.
Okay.
And this is the Admiral's Bridge where I snuck up there and took a sunsight. I was in communications, so my battle station was about down in here. But I like to get up to see what was going on. So and then in midshipman school they taught us officer training. They taught us how to. In those days, we didn't have all these fancy gadgets. We had to go out with a sextant and we'd shoot the sun and get the exact instant second. Then we had all kind of books and we'd figure out the latitude and longitude. Well, so I wanted to do that just to kind of practice it.
Right.
So I went up to the Admiral's Bridge. He was never around anyway. So I went up there and I borrowed the navigator's sextant. I shot the sun and I got all. And I was sitting. I didn't have any place to work all this out. So here's the Admiral's chair. With kind of a chair, and it had a sideboard on it, and it was so he could sit there and look out, and see what was going on. Well, he was never. I figured, well, I'll sit down in his chair. So I'm working out this sun sight, and I feel somebody standing next to me, and I turn. Here's a sleeve with a gold bar this wide, and it's the Admiral. And I'm sitting in his chair, and I'm just an ensign with one little stripe. And I leap up to attention. I figure I'm going to be in the brig for the duration of the voyage. He says, "What's your job?" And I said, "I'm working on a sun sight, sir." And he just nodded his head and walked away. I figured he didn't know I wasn't, up in navigation. So that's
great,
how I got
Bill.
up on the Admiral's Bridge.
Oh, something else over here.
Roy, that's for your office. Now, here's the actual book, which I put together.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Rob will recognize that picture.
My gosh.
Oh, yeah. You remember that? That's on the Sweet Liberty, that picture of you there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Open it up and take a look.
History of the
I'm
Iowa.
going to go through some of the pages here.
Oh, let's check this out.
The hardest thing for me to find was this. When they built the ship, okay, the steel workers who built it put out this pamphlet, okay, for the launching of the boat. Now, if you'll notice, it's dated, and it went to Sidney Gilliam, 8/26/1942. Now, there's only 3 known copies of this left.
Wow.
Okay, because this is 75 years old. All right?
My Lord.
So, I have a copy for Roy here, and I'm going to just read a couple little things here. Today is the greatest in the history of the New York Navy Yard. With the launching of the USS Iowa, the largest, most powerful warship ever built will cleave the waters of the East River. On shore, tens of thousands of Navy Yard employees will cheer the fulfillment of 25 months of toil on one of the most complex tasks ever undertaken by man. Okay? And here's some of the stuff.
Gosh.
Now, this is an original book, okay? Now, here's a few. Remember, some of this stuff I'm telling you is from 75 years
we had
ago.
16-inch cannons on that, and a guy could crawl down through the barrel of these cannons. They were so huge.
Wow.
All right. The planned work on the Iowa requires 429,000 man days in construction work. 4,100,000 man days, both equivalent to 1 draftsman and 10 mechanics working for 6 days a week for 1,374 years to build this.
Boy, that's a long time.
In its construction, there's 4,209,000 feet or 800 miles of welding and 1,135,000 hand-driven rivets.
Holy
The amount of paint required is 400,000 all told, enough to cover 7,200,000 square feet of surface, sufficient to paint a fence 5 foot high and 273 miles long.
Holy mackerel.
Something.
Okay? Now, inside here is the complete book that was given to the people, and there's only 3 main copies left, and Roy has one of them.
I don't know how you ever did this.
Next,
What a treasure.
Next, I have the complete history of the Iowa, okay? From the BB-61, the Iowa, World War II from 1943 to 1945. I'm going to do it down here. Service with the division from Admiral Lee. Bombardment of Japan. Post-World War II, 1945 to 1949. Korean War from 51 to 52. Post-Korean War from 53 to 57.
My gosh.
Shakedown NATO exercises from 84 to 89. Reactivation 82 to 84.
Wow, that's something, huh?
The turret explosion, which killed, I think, 22 people. They put the wrong piece into one of the big guns.
There was something about an explosion.
Reserve Fleet and Museum from 1990 forward. Okay, here's all the awards the ship was given. Here's all the technical stuff that was on the ship, okay, including the 3 Kingfisher planes, which they would hook off the ship, put them in the water, and they would take off from the water. They'd put them back on the ship.
Yeah, we'd lift them up with a derrick.
Okay, now this is even more interesting. This is personal history, and I had permission to print this from Albert Lee Candato from July 4th, 1945, written on an old typewriter. You can see the skips in between it, okay?
My gosh. What
Now, here,
Bill.
again, remember now, we're talking 75 years ago. The Iowa's main battery is composed of 9 16-inch 50-millimeter guns. Each gun's length is 66 foot, 8 inches long, with a maximum range of 24 miles. An armored piercing projectile weighs over 1 ton. A high-capacity projectile nearly as much. One projectile cost, remember, 75 years ago, $929. A powder charge, $165. The 2 bombardments of the Jap homeland cost $5,809.14 a minute, $100 per second.
Holy mackerel.
Okay.
You know, you could see those shells go. They were so huge. There'd be a big poof, and you'd look, and you could actually see the shell. Isn't that amazing?
Roy, in the Iowa, there lived over 2,500 men who enjoyed many of the conveniences of a town's similar population. 2,500 men consumed 7 tons of food a day, costing
I only did half of that.
Again, remember, 75 years ago, costing $1,600 a day.
Oh,
The
that was a big lunch bill, wasn't it?
Of the 7 tons, 1.5 tons of fresh food, 2 tons of frozen, 3.5 tons of dry. In the huge storerooms,
We ate well.
In the huge storerooms, 100 tons of fresh fruit and vegetables can be stored, 84 tons of frozen food, 650 tons of dry stores, totaling 834 tons of food. It also produced, the soda fountain produced 9,600 gallons of ice cream each month.
I never realized
That's where you were.
That's where the sweet tooth came from.
Yep. That's where he volunteered.
Yep.
This is
9,000 gallons?
Yeah. In the modern laundry, 540,000 pounds of clothes was laundered. 3,600 officers' uniforms and chiefs' uniforms were laundered and pressed every day. 12,000 pounds of linens washed every month. In the 8-chair barber shop, and I think that's where your hair went. Yeah. The barbers turned out 7,400 haircuts in a month. In the cobbler shop, 650 pairs of heels were replaced and 250 pairs of soles.
Oh, wow.
Now, here's something.
The Japanese made a bigger cannon. These are the biggest cannons ever made shot in the world. They had an 18-incher, but they never got a chance to shoot it off.
Here,
So these 16 were the biggest cannons ever made in the world that were shot.
This
Isn't that
was
amazing?
the menu for the Thanksgiving holiday. Cream of tomato soup, I'm not going to go into the amounts. Saltines, roast young tom turkey, cranberry sauce, sage dressing, creamed whipped potatoes, buttered peas, Hut Parker house rolls, ripe olives, sweet pickles, cherry pie, cigarettes. Everybody got cigarettes. Mixed candy, ice cream, and iced lemonade. Okay, Roy, here.
Boy, this is something, Bill.
Put that one down for a second.
Yeah.
Put that down. You're going to see these. Now, here's some of the photos from the Iowa. This is from 1943.
Look at these pictures, Roy.
Wow.
These are all original photos, Roy.
Boy,
Here,
there's some picture. Oh,
that's
man.
great.
rare photos of the Iowa,
Oh, yeah.
okay,
Oh, wow.
including all the people on board for the launching.
Boy, this is a treasure, Bill.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
wait,
are
we're just getting started,
Sorry,
Roy.
my brother isn't here to see this.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's firing the
Yeah, here
guns.
we are shooting the
There's
cannons.
the 2 Kingfisher planes on the Iowa.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Did it go over to Japan? Is
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna.
where-
Yeah. Now, Roy, I don't know which one is, but here's all the commanding officers of the Iowa from 1943 up until
I
1990.
don't think I was in command.
So here's all the commanding officers from the day one until it was launched.
Wow.
Okay. Now we got
my
more.
captain's license is only rated 100 tons. I don't. Is this more than 100
No,
tons?
it's less. You can
Okay,
pilot
so
this
that'd
thing.
be
No
okay.
problem. Here's more pictures from 1945. The Iowa following a full barrage.
Wow.
Wow.
Now, here's was the hardest ones. I had to get permission to print these. I was only allowed to print these if I put on top restricted pictures, not to be released.
I'll be
These
darned.
have never been released to anybody, ever.
I'll be darned. How did you
Wow.
do this, Bill?
From the captain of the boat.
Nobody has ever seen, and every
That is
picture is marked
amazing.
on there, not to be released. Because we have a special guy, they allowed me to put these pictures out.
That is so neat, Roy.
Okay.
Speaking to the captain of the
Next.
boat for hours.
The Iowa was on the front page of Life
Oh,
magazine
look at
Oh, I
Wow.
remember that.
on October 30th, 1944.
Oh,
I
wow.
remember that.
This is the official patch of the Iowa.
The big
It says, "Welcome aboard USS Iowa. Our rights we will maintain. Our liberties we will prize. USS Iowa BB-61, nicknamed the Big Stick."
The beast.
Boy,
Okay.
What a treasure, Bill.
Here are the projectiles that were fired out of the cannons.
Oh,
Each
wow.
one weighed over 1 ton each.
Look at the size of those things.
Each one over 1 ton each.
Wow.
Okay. There's the actual launching of the ship heading down the ramp into the East River
in New York.
in New York. Here's the official mascot. I don't know if you ever met him. That's the official mascot of the Iowa.
Huh.
Here's the Iowa crossing the Panama Canal.
Oh, yeah.
That's Chet, the official dog. Okay. Now, these are really rare. This is extremely rare, Roy. It's firing all the guns on both sides.
Oh, wow.
Very, very rare photo.
Does that mean they
Yeah,
didn't
I
know where the
remember
enemy
when we
was?
fired the
Yeah.
gun.
Wow.
Boy.
That's awesome.
Why
That
would they
is
do both
something.
sides at the same time, Roy?
Both sides at the same time. Very unusual, Roy.
That must have
Look
rocked
at
the
that.
ship some.
Yeah, Roy
Yeah.
said when that would go, the whole ship would shake. Again, firing the big guns. Again, firing from both sides, a different angle here.
Boy, I don't know how you got these pictures.
There's the radio room, Roy.
It's special permission
Yeah, that
from
looks
the captain
familiar.
of the
Bob,
boat.
Is that-
George?
There's the radio room.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where I had my command duty down there.
That's where you were at, Roy?
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there?
Again, a very rare.
Central Communications. By jigs, that's where it was.
That's it,
Wow.
buddy.
Ah,
Very rare photo. This isn't from the Iowa. This is Japanese signing the surrender papers.
oh,
There's
my
a-
brother was
That's on the Missouri.
My
That is
brother was there when
an
that happened.
extremely
I can
hard
see
picture to
that.
find.
Wow.
Most of those pictures don't exist anymore.
Wow.
Very rare photo.
Boy, Bill, this is a treasure.
There's the Iowa in camouflage, Roy,
Yeah.
so the enemy wouldn't see
Yeah, I
it.
remember that.
Now, again, I had permission to sign this. This is from somebody's confidential war diary, December 1944. The Iowa was what they call it, crossing the line. It was going through the Panama Canal, okay? Going through the equator. Okay, so they allowed me to print that. You can read that later, Roy. Okay, there's the Iowa in Pearl Harbor, and luckily it wasn't there it was there at the wrong time, luckily. Okay, here's the personal history from John Wilford from 1944, his personal history. Again, I had a very hard time getting this stuff. Richard Blair, he was on the Iowa in
I
52.
gotta tell you, when I finished officer training school, you know, you can elect what duty you wanted. I elected for PT duty because I figured they had just two officers, and as an ensign, I'd be executive officer on the PT. So they put me on the battleship instead. That was my PT duty.
This one's very interesting. Returning the captain's ashtray, okay?
Ashtray.
This chap's name was Holder. When he left the ship he took the captain's ashtray and shoved it in his pocket, okay? Holder brought something along yesterday, returned to the ship. It was the captain's ashtray, which Holder hid in his belt and left in the ship since 1954. After 56 years, the ashtray being on my desk, I just returned it where it belongs, on the captain's desk. Again, he gave me permission to print that.
Well, you know what? I snuck something off the Iowa, and I still have it at home.
It's the big gun.
Well, I know I had a 45 because I used to have to put that on when I deliver the top secret messages up to the admiral. So I wanted to sneak my 45 home, but you know they always photograph all your stuff. So I got a steel box, and I put the 45 in the steel box. I still have the steel box at home. I don't know what happened to the 45, but I got the steel box off the Iowa. It's sitting in my backyard all rusty.
Now, Roy, here's the complete timeline from the ship. From the day it was ordered, July 1st, 1939, until the day it became a museum. That's month by month, and it's every date and everything that happened to the ship and everything the ship did.
Oh, wow.
Now, Roy,
You mean something I was on as a museum piece?
absolutely. Roy, this is very special, okay?
Very similar to you.
These are actual, Roy, birthday greetings from the actual ship. Bill, please wish Roy a happy birthday from the staff and the volunteers of the Battleship Iowa. John Durango, Director of Development, Pacific Battleship Center. This is directly from the ship.
Wow.
Okay? And wait, we're not done,
What a
Roy.
deal you did. My gosh.
That's from the...
what a
Wow, that's
treasure
something
this
else,
is.
huh?
Now,
Can
the
you
people
believe
from
this?
the battleship want you can bring this to the beach and show your friends.
Yeah.
The people from the battleship want you to have some gifts, which they sent to me to give to you. First, Roy, they want you to have, take that. That is, here, put it down there. The 5th anniversary of the ship. Okay, that was only given to the people who actually pay and work on the ship, but they want you to have
Wow,
one.
yeah. That is so neat.
What a
Okay.
treasure.
Now, that's not
Pacific
even a good treasure.
Battleship Center.
Here is the real treasure, Roy.
Anniversary. My gosh.
Roy, this was only handed out to very, very few people. You cannot buy this. You cannot get this. This is a special coin that was given to very special people, and they wanted me to give this to you.
What a treasure.
What this reads is, if I can get the going here, okay, read it. Okay, this is the launching of the ship, the 75th anniversary. Okay, I'm going to put that down so you can pick it up.
So cool.
Okay, on the opposite side, Battleship Iowa is showing the big guns.
Wow.
Now, Roy, this is a very, very special piece.
Wow.
Nobody, you can't buy it, you can't get it. It's
Fellowship,
only
Iowa.
offered to very, very special people.
Boy, well, I treasure this.
They wanted me to give one to you.
Can't believe it.
kept them
75
Goes
years.
in there.
75 years.
We
What
thank
a
you for winning the
treasure.
war.
Yeah, that's great.
Roy, they also printed something and they wanted me to give to you also. Okay?
Gee, what birthday gifts these are.
So you want to hold the end of this? Let me get the right side. Here we go. Take
What is
two
this?
corners. This was printed specially for Roy, okay? I'm going to show it to you inside.
Oh my
Oh, nice.
gosh.
This was printed specially for him.
Look at that.
Wow, Roy.
I gotta get that framed.
That is awesome.
Gosh.
This was a special gift for you from the ship itself.
From the
Oh,
captain
what a
of the ship.
treasure.
Wow, Roy.
What a treasure. Bill, I didn't know how you did all this.
Well, when we
Unbelievable.
got special people, we do
Boy,
special things.
Just really
Wow.
worked and worked.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Awesome.
Compile all
Great
this.
job, Bill.
I can't
Great
believe
job.
it.
job.
Yes.
Awesome.
And a round of applause for Bill.
Oh, Bill, thank you so much, Bill.
Oh, wow.
Dear Fred, my gosh.
Fit that in.
That is
These
awesome.
are treasures.
The whole history of
treasures.
Iowa. Wow.
Boy.
That was great, Bill. That was
Yeah.
awesome. Wow.
Oh, what treasures.
You are amazing.
And this whole book, boy. I wish my brother could be here to see that.
That was quite a gift, folks. Ooh, there's Barbara.
Come around and get something to eat.
Barbara just showed up. How sweet.
This is one of the
Hey,
most
Barb.
exciting days.
Hi, how are you
Talk
today?
about learning something.
Exactly. Learned all
We
the
have learned
history of
so
the
much,
Iowa
and
today. That
thank you
was
so much
incredible.
For all you've done.
Believe these treasures
Wow.
you got for me. It's unbelievable.
He has some wonderful friends.
Wasn't he?
Book with all that, all those pictures.
That's Troy. That man
Oh.
over there. The guy said it's worth a lot of money. When did they do that?
There's always got lots of gifts over here.
Don't lose it.
Lots of cards.
Away from the food so people can eat.
All right, let's get in here.
And then the important thing, of course, for Roy, is all the sweets and the hugs.
Oh, how are you?
Getting the hugs.
Came out good, Rob.
That was great.
Ever, isn't it though? Bill, what a job you did. I can't believe it.
There's Fisherman Mike over here.
Yep.
Mike, that was pretty neat, huh?
Way.
He's got a lot to read there.
Yeah.
That's going to keep
Bill.
him busy.
Really a good job.
Wasn't that great?
Yep. Good job.
That took me 2 months and about almost 500 hours.
I can imagine.
Well, I bet. That was a lot of work.
Wow, he deserves it.
Happy birthday to
Might as well sing it again.
Happy birthday.
Came out good, Rob.
Oh, Roy.
Happy birthday.
Oh, am I lucky. I'm the luckiest guy in this whole world. Bill, I don't know how you did all this. That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
Roy.
By the way, there's some more information on the
That was
hospital.
great.
You don't have it.
From all over the
Thank you, everybody. Bless you all. Bless you. Bless you all. Bless you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate
Bill,
it.
do you want to open up the rest of the gifts?
Yeah, Roy.
Yeah, open it up.
He'll do that. Everybody else should be. All this stuff.
What a great little turnout today. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Really good. You can drink it hot or cold.
There's our friend Lori here. Hey, Lori. That was great, huh? That's going to keep Roy busy reading that for a while.
Absolutely beautiful.
He got a really nice book, too. Somebody sent him from Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's lovely.
Yep. And this is his favorite part right here.
Oh yes, he's been
All the goodies. Look at all the goodies. Oh, boy.
Here's some
Ooh,
fruitcake.
and there's,
I'm good.
Fruitcake.
I see Mike's candy over there in the corner. Oh, boy. That is delicious, that candy. Look what you're missing, folks. Wow.
What are we, cranberry yet? That's grape and apple. Grape and apple? Sounds good.
The birthday boy. Let's go see the birthday boy.
93 and counting.
93 and getting younger.
All that yummy chow.
And all they,
Someday when I have you,
all they needed was a high
we have you
school
over for dinner this week.
degree.
Hey.
Bring that book along.
Oh, hey, good.
They said you don't have to take
Hey,
the
good
training.
show.
Well, Captain Roy,
What a good
Isn't
time.
this great?
Wasn't that
Isn't this awesome?
fantastic?
I'll tell you what.
Bill, my gosh, what he did there.
There's a lot to read there.
Compiling all
There's
that.
a
I
lot
can't
of
believe it.
a lot of memories there in that
Yeah.
book for you.
And getting all those old pictures and declarations from the old timers. Bill, I don't know how you did it. I just don't know
We
how
kept
you
them
did
busy.
it.
That's your posters in there.
Boy, yeah.
Yeah, that is quite.
Yeah, Bill, that was unbelievable accomplishment.
You recognize?
I'll treasure that. I'm just sorry my brother couldn't be here to see all that.
He's with us, Roy. He's with us. Audrey's with
yeah, and
us.
Audrey too.
They're both here with us right
Boy,
now.
thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
What a dear friend. What a dear friend.
Oh, God
You
bless,
worked
huh?
your rear off on this detail.
2 months, 500 hours.
That's awesome,
kidding.
Bill.
Yeah.
How did you get a hold of the old timers?
It wasn't easy. I started, like I say, with the ship. The ship led me in some directions, but not the right directions.
Yeah.
So you started on the computer, and the internet is amazing. The problem is, it leads you one to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, and it goes on and on and on.
Well, you know, on my 100th birthday, we're going out. We'll go aboard.
If
Gonna
you
go
look, there's an 800 number on there. You can call and actually talk to the people on the ship.
Really?
Oh, really? The ones that are taking care of it?
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
And the
I don't know.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
You got
they
your
won't
hands
let you
full for
otherwise
next
We're in
year.
trouble.
Otherwise, they don't let you go down. You know, you just kind of look at it. and
Right.
that's it. But if I can get a hold of them and get
You
permission.
have on there, on the page that they sent you, the main guy phone number.
Yeah.
The main person.
That is great.
It's right here, Roy.
That is so cool, Bill.
Watch, Roy. Right here. John Durango, he's the main guy there. There's his 800 number.
That is such a great gift.
Yes, I talked to him many, many times, Roy.
No kidding.
Absolutely beautiful morning out here, folks. Look at that sky. Sitting under the big pine tree. It shades Audrey's bench over here. That's Audrey's bench right there.
John Durango, the director of the relevant
And we sat there.
What a morning. What a morning.
I had to make my own methods because I couldn't
Some
find
familiar faces there. Barbara Grove. We saw Fisherman Mike.
And Rob comes around and he shares.
Maybe I know that I'm going to want to spend time here.
Look at that water out there. Just beautiful out here. There's Ron.
Hey, how are you?
I don't know if he got it hooked up yet or not.
Okay.
That Victrola, that record player there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him. He's been busy with his choir
Yeah.
stuff, but it's pretty simple to hook up.
It's pretty. I got him. I gave him the easiest one. I got a couple more. If that doesn't work, we got another one we could hook up for him.
There you go. We'll get him going one
That
way or
handles
the
the
other.
78 because he said he wanted a 33.
Okay.
So I got another one at 78, 33, and 45. So if that doesn't work, I'll go get the other one.
I'll get it figured out with him here over the next few days.
Yeah,
But
okay.
that was a great gift. We
Well,
appreciate
I
that.
hope it works for him and he can listen to his dad.
Oh yeah.
That's special.
Yep.
You know.
I'll probably sit there with him and listen to it with him
Yeah,
and
he
share
said
it with
he said
everybody.
he's gonna invite us over when
Yep.
when it all happens. So
Well,
that'll be
I
great.
think we'll invite everybody through Facebook.
There you go.
You know, what the heck?
Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully
Yeah.
it'll work.
Yep.
You know.
Thank you, and thanks for coming out here today.
Hey, he's a good man.
He is. God
You know,
bless him.
I
huh?
enjoy all our chats on the beach. You know,
Uh-huh.
he's teaching me things I don't know.
Heck, he's got a lot of little secrets.
He does. He got a lot of little secrets that he brings to me, and I appreciate it. You know?
I love him.
Hopefully, I
love him.
can pass it on.
Yeah, exactly. He always, starts my day the right way.
I know. You're always here bright and early. For some reason, I can't seem to get here that early.
Yeah, it's
but,
tough.
You know, it's tough. But, you know.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you, Ron.
I'll see you later.
Have a great one.
Yep, you too.
Oh, Roy's got so many good friends. Look at that. Look at that beach. Is that not beautiful out there this morning? Everybody just having a good time. Celebrating the man of the hour. Up here in Area 4. Under the big pines. Isn't that beautiful? The sky. Beautiful blue sky. Everybody having their snacks over there. That was quite a presentation Bill made. Quite a gift. He put a lot of time into that. The whole history of the Iowa for our friend Captain Roy. What a blast. What a great day today. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. God bless Roy. Have a great day wherever you might be. Oh, just as I was getting ready to sign off, here comes something really cool. Don't go away. She's late, but better late than never.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
Here's something else that's pretty cool over here. There's our friend Patty Knight just showed up.
The other one goes to
Woo! Patty.
Not yet.
Soon. No, why?
Because I'm just got here.
We got it. I'm getting ready to run out of batteries here. So, you got yours on?
I do, and yours is on.
Well, I can't put mine on now.
Can I hold that and do something?
Let's just you got Roy's with you?
It's on Roy's trunk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let's.
So we're doing it?
Yeah, just bring mine and Roy's. That would be great. These are some really. This is a special little gift from that our friend Austin Glenn made. Austin up in Tennessee. Boy. Oh boy, this is so cool. I was wondering what happened. I was worried about you.
No?
Hey, Roy.
Appreciate it very, very much.
Birthday boy.
Patty's got something for you.
How are you?
This is our friend Patty Knight here, everybody.
How are you? Oh, Patty, you made it. You made it. Good girl.
Running late as usual.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm here. I got a little something for you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is.
Swig and I'll hold your water. Sure. Free hugs.
Yeah,
Free
that
hug.
was from Denise.
Oh, you have other gifts going?
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, let's.
Patty just
This
brought
one
me.
first because she's running out of time.
Yeah, let's open this up. This is something pretty neat.
Oh, it's a shirt. Oh,
What do we got there, Roy?
oh, it's a great shirt. Look at this.
Roy likes the company and
What
I
does
gotta
that
put that
say?
on.
It's got a hood on it.
Yeah. Official member.
Captain Roy Haase's
Roy
Posse.
T. Haase's Posse, official member. Ah,
Delnor-Wiggins State Park.
oh, look at that. Look at that. All the captain's hat,
Got a captain's
the shells.
Your harmonica.
Oh, wow. The harmonica is
Now we
very
can all
important.
get shirts just like it.
My
We can
gosh.
join your posse.
Haase's Posse.
Haase's Posse.
Oh,
that is.
That's a real winner.
And you've got
Right.
one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Patty's
I'm
wearing
a member.
hers.
Oh, you're a member.
Oh,
I'm a member of Haase's Posse.
oh, that is so cool. I want to be a member.
Okay, you can be a member.
I can be a member.
Yep. Let me hold it.
You just give me one. I'm not gonna change in front of everybody.
Rob's a member.
Oh, I love it.
Rob's a member.
I love it. Haase's Posse.
Hey, Rob, you gotta turn your camera around.
Selfie.
Rob's a member of Haase's Posse.
Hey, Rob.
We're starting a club.
Oh, it's so hot here.
These are from our friend Austin Glenn. The boys that came down here from
Awesome.
Nashville to meet you.
Oh, that is so. Austin
This is his
Glenn.
creation. He
So we're all.
designed it.
So the three of us are in your posse now.
Original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haase's Posse.
That is so cool.
Now everybody can get one bar.
It's nice for in the mornings when it's cool. It's got the
Yeah,
hood
that's a
on it.
winner.
Austin, thank you.
That's
That
a
is
real
awesome.
winner.
Now all your fan club
My
can have
gosh.
one.
Yeah, everybody needs to order one of these now. Austin created a monster.
Yeah. Ooh, looks like
Thank you, Patty. That was so cool. Look at all these cards. Oh, look at all these books, movies, books.
Oh, good, you found it.
Oh, this is great.
I found his gift card. Roy, you still have cards to open here, buddy.
Wow.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
He's got gift cards everywhere. I'm trying to find them.
Oh, our Ranger Bill was supposed to come down here. He's got a
Yeah, I know he's got
awesome harmonica for Roy.
You know everybody here? Yeah, you know Bill. This is
Karen.
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 Karen. Yeah.
Karen.
Oh, the shirts are so cool. Haase's, Captain Roy, Haase's posse. I love it. I love it. That was great. That was awesome.
Some nights are buddy, some nights are not.
Our new friend.
Yep. Hugs everywhere. It's yours. No, let's not encourage him, Bill. Come on, let's not encourage him.
Hey, where'd you been getting that birthday card?
That is so
There's
funny.
another one. Oh. Put it in your pocket.
No kidding. A public gift card?
Where's the other one?
Well, unfortunately, the batteries are starting to run out here. Thank you for joining us. Roy got some really great gifts, thoughtful gifts from all his friends here, his beach friends. This is just a handful of his beach friends here, the ones that could make it. We know there's hundreds and hundreds of friends out there on Facebook. We wish you could have joined us. One of our Rangers here, Bill, that you might have seen playing the harmonica with Roy at one time. He's got a really beautiful harmonica, a Honer that he has for Roy, but he's busy working. He can't come out here right now. I saw that, Roy. I don't want anybody encouraging you. It's for bad behavior here. But that's you.
That's from
But just say I don't remember. I don't.
Yeah, right.
I have some other cards to open.
Oh, Roy. You're such a hoot.
Thanks for coming, honey.
Thanks, sweetie. Nice seeing you guys.
Okay, okay.
Roy,
Sit down. You can open the rest of your
here, before you do that, tell everybody goodbye on Facebook here.
Yeah.
I'm going to sign us off
Okay,
here.
Rob, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And all you wonderful Facebook friends, I really appreciate all that. Thanks for coming.
Well, there has been so many hearts coming
Yeah.
across the screen with love today. It's
Bless
been
you
crazy.
all.
I think they wore out all
Bless
the hearts.
you, bless you.
Bless you, Roy. God
Rob,
bless.
thank you, buddy.
Bill, thank you. And happy birthday, Roy.
Thank you, Bill, my gosh.
You can open the rest of your
I
cards.
gotta see what.
Oh, thank you, Austin. That was a great gift. Thanks for the shirt. Perfect for in the mornings here. These cool mornings. So there's where we're at. The north end of Area 4. Audrey's Bench right there. Absolutely beautiful. Take it easy, Ron.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for watching. Have a great day wherever you're at. For Southwest Florida Television and the wonderful and amazing Captain Roy, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.